Good morning, folks. Welcome back again. So today I'm feeling another building. So I think we're going to do a fairly large landscape and then a mega structure over a body of water. I think it'd be kind of fun. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Delete our cube, create a circle, and just scale it directly right now. 32 should be fine with a radius of 300. Gives us a nice, little over half a kilometer space. It's not that large, but large enough. And then fill it. And we're just going to go ahead and quad remesh it to a quad count of like 100, just to give us a basic layout. Delete the original. And if we look, that's what we've got. Okay, I'm also going to change our view to like 10 kilometers, so I have lots of room to pull back out of it. Okay, and let's go ahead and save. Where am I? Up, new 240820. Geez, one live stream lake mega structure. We're gonna try and concentrate on making this thing look big today. That's my goal for myself. And yep, okay. So there's our ground. We're gonna come over here, and because I've added it to the asset library already, we can just come down to terrain, and we're gonna use draw terrain because I think it's fun to play with. And right down the center, sure. Let's go to Shift A, curve, and a Bezier curve, tab, X, vertices, and draw. Oh, not that, that's draw. Something like that. Cool. And we should be able to come to here and give it our curve. And woohoo! I like this thing. We can spread it out like that. And that kind of gives us more of like a straight one. We can come back into our curve now and edit it. And I think if we change the radius, it does widen it. Yes, it does. So that's kind of cool. I can play with it that way. Nice. And we can also just add another curve here. Yeah, and pull it down. Create a kind of an interesting shelf thing there. That's kind of cool. Let's put down a little bit more. Cool. Again, come back over here and we can smooth our peaks a bit if we want to make it less in your face, and I think we do. We can add some plateauing. I feel like that's pretty good. Like that. And we can come over here and edit our curve or do a new one, but we'll try editing it first. Now let's go give ourselves a nice kind of bump up there. That works. And something like that there. Oh, we want to move it over here. Like that. Bit of a bump. That's a little too high for this world. So we got that one. back down. That feels better. Maybe even bring all these down just a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's better. I really like this tool for drawing terrain. It's kind of a really intuitive way to create shapes. Yeah, cool. I don't know, let's just grab some individuals and move them out of the way. Warp it out a little bit. There we go, just so it's not quite so flat. We have this kind of just this gully in our landscape. I feel like I like that. Then maybe let's try one more. Come over here, let's turn this one off and add another draw terrain. And this new one is going to get a new curve. Bezier. Tab, X, vertices, and draw. Let's just go right across like that. And then GZ down slightly. And come back and grab this and grab our second curve. And that creates just that, which we could spread a little bit, plateau it, and the bottom a bit more, peak smooth, yeah, a little bit less. Maybe increase our chaos just a little bit, and peak noise just a little bit. And then if we turn the other one back on, it should go across both there. We get that kind of widened there. Does it matter if we do which order we do them in? Let's see. Nope, doesn't seem like it. That's a little much, I think. Let's reverse it back, just so we have our lake. Yeah, okay, there's our lake. Megastructure! Yep. Let's grab our second curve and GZ up a bit like that. Something like that. And then edit it. Let's grab that up a bit and that down a bit. I need this, solo it. Okay. Up a bit. Yeah. Just trying to find out how I get this thing working right the way I want it to. Flatten that up a bit. Not that much though. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I mean, it's a neat idea. Let's see. Well, might be a bit much. It is a cool idea though. Let's see. Can we smooth it? Is it smoothing both things? Which one is this? Oh, that's this one. Okay. Yeah. I don't know that I'm feeling it. I like that one just better on its own. We don't have to worry about how the lake shows up, maybe. I was thinking we could put a river behind it, but let's just try something. Shift A, mesh, circle. F7, tab, Alt G, GZ. To see where our water would be. Like that's about where I want it. Then if we turn back on this, give us anything. A little something like that. We could take this one, tab. Something like that. And then this one. All right, so we got a little bit of a water thing going on there. Sure. I don't mind that. We can even play with it a little bit more. Hey guys. I didn't say hello to Patrick, but I mean, I referenced him, but I didn't say hey. But morning, Patrick and Michael. Good to see you. That's looking all right. I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and apply this bad boy. See what it looks like. That's not too bad for geometry. I can live with that. I'm going to maybe sculpt mode. Let's just smooth this out just a bit. Maybe I will bring it down. Maybe I'll cheat it. Never be afraid to use multiple techniques. Create ourselves like that. Yeah, I like that. Cool. So we use the drawing as a base and then we just modified it on our own afterward, which is fine. Okay, and then object mode and save. The path is a river, correct? Yeah. And let's take this bad boy here and add a modifier, terrain, trainer base, and we're going to see what it does. It's a little bit high in polys for me for this, but not too bad. But if it freaks out, we'll shrink it down. And it might be freaking out. What was it at? Like, yeah, it's only 40,000 faces. It's not that bad. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. That's pretty cool, actually. And we do get a little bit more detail. So the draw terrain adds more vertices nearby points, like it has adaptive subdivision. So we get more detail in here because there's more vertices there. Probably more detail underneath too. Yeah. Which we don't really need, but you know. That's not bad. Kind of like it. Kind of like it kind of as is. Let's use it. Let's apply it. And I think I'm going to subdivide it a little bit. Or it's not subdivide it, decimate it a little bit. Just to kind of make it more friendly before we go nuts. Yeah, it's a pretty cool way to draw something fast and sort of ideate through terrain with those curves versus having to actually modify the geometry every time. Highly worthwhile. Oh, so the Blender Market sale started today too, I believe. So most stuff there should be 25% off if you're into that sort of thing. Decimate ratio of 0.2. at the size we're working at and putting plants on top of it, we probably don't even need that much, but yeah. Um, Me too. Apply, yeah. All right, yeah, 600,000 polys is acceptable for a landscape of this size. I'll live. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now we're down to a reasonable number of faces and vertices. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete these because I don't need them. We're not going to use them for anything else. The other cool thing, of course, is that because you have these curves, you can then use them for walls or roads or other stuff as well, too. But I don't need them to this one. Okay, and we're going to move this to new collection ground. We're going to move this new collection water. And we're going to go ahead and solidify our water. And apply it. Now I didn't get it quite down far enough, but 3. There we go. It doesn't need to be that big, but we're not doing much to it, so I think it should be fine. Okay, save. Now we have, all right, and let's just take a look at it. Cool. Photographer, exposure. We're gonna move it to 8 so we can see stuff better. Yeah, and we'll grab our water and give it, where's botanic? I'm getting too much in here. Polygon IQ, there we go. Aquatic, spawn material, water, lake, sure. I think we need to make editable because I believe it defaults to making it EV. Yeah, 0 cycles. Cool. And increase the roughness of the water just a little bit. That looks good to me. Nice. It's a lake. All right. So I want a megastructure that kind of goes up from the middle of this lake is kind of what I was thinking. And I guess I'll turn the water off so we can be sure we ground it properly. Well, let's leave it turned on so I can see where I want it first. Honestly, the world origin probably works fine, but maybe we'll move it just a little bit over here. Shift A, mesh. I want a cylinder, I think. And because I like to make my life difficult, I'm going to go with a non easily symmetrized shape with a radius of 50 meters. Go a little bit more, 60 meters, and a depth of 10 for our base. And then we're going to raise it up to there. We're going to save. Now we're going to turn off our water. Edit. And let's grab this thing first. We want to do this. Yeah, we'll do it this way. That. Inset. Individuals. I want individual origins. Local. SX. No. Not local. Normal. There we go. Cool. Yep, that is what we wanted. Now, ooh, we Okay, I got an idea. Let's see if this will work. Alt E, long normals out. Cool. And then GZ. No, sorry, global. GZ down to there. Cool. But I don't want them to be straight. Oh, human gen I use all the time. Decal machine I've never gotten. I keep wanting to play with it, but I haven't. Maybe gone a little bit further down. Okay. All the way in, all the way around. Yes. But what happens? I'm curious now. Select that, this, 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 and this. And delete faces. I'm going, why? Well, because 2, just 3, 2, and then that, and Control E, bridge edge loops. But now I should be able to add cuts to it. And profile, no, it's 0. Twist, no, 0. Interpolation, blend path, blend surface, linear, now blend path, smoothness, something like that. 1.5. Yeah. So 5 cuts, merge factor, doesn't seem to matter. We'll leave it 0.5. Cool. Control E, bridge edge loops. Remove cuts 5. Smoothness 1.5. That was what we had, right? Yeah. Cool. Those are good. Bridge edge loops. Cuts 5 is all I'm changing. Cool. Control E, bridge edge loops. 5. I don't know, just a neat way to do it. I was interested to try it. Get that curve action going on. Yeah. I do like that curve action. And then I want to try. It's just going to be a chance for me to play with stuff today. Inset to about there. Control E, bridge edge loops. Cut the hole down the center. Cool. And Control 2 gives us that. But we want to not that one. Shift E, harden it. Yes. Shift E, harden it. Same here. I'm doing it a little bit of time, so I make sure I get all the parts that I want the way I want them, but I think that's the way. Cool. Harden that. Cool. Now, what happens if we harden these? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely want to do that. Cool. And if we do this one? No. We don't want that one hardened. We do want those hardened. This, 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 this. Fine. All those. Shift E, harden them back. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Not now that I've done that, not entirely sure about. Let's see. -0. Cool. Let's see. Turn this off. I can see what other parts I've got. Oh, okay. I think I see where I maybe don't want to harden. I don't think I want these hardened. It's like it's looking a little weird. There we go. Shift E, 0. Let's see what that looks like. -1, no. Actually, take it to like there. That looks pretty good. I think that's what we want. Something like that. Cool. Maybe I don't want this to go right down the middle of my, although it's not a river here, is it? It's a lake. Let's see what the water's like. Yeah, that's fine. Because it's like it's in the middle of the river part, but it's on the lake as well. So that's fine. I meant this one here. Nice. Liking that. Now I'm not sure exactly how much bigger I want it, like high I want this thing to go. Clearly it needs to be a lot bigger, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Set E like that. No, I'm not super liking that. Ooh, now that's kind of interesting looking in a very whacked out kind of way. Let's see. Yeah, sharpen those up to the top like that again, for sure. That's pretty cool. Okay, and let's turn off that so we can see what we're doing. 2, bridge edge loops. Okay. Okay, that gives us that again. And none of those are, let's see, Shift G, coplanar. Oh, grab, those are not coplanar. What are you talking about? Turn back on. Oh, I didn't fill that up, did I? All right, fine. I do like it though. Tab, 2, fill, 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 fill. Some kind of building. Sci-fi structure of some kind. I don't know. It seems okay. Maybe now that I've done this, let's just solo it so I can see it again and turn it. Well, actually, turning that doesn't matter. So let's leave it on so I can see what it's doing. Come on. Let's see what happens if we turn off sharpness on that. Ooh. Something like that. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to be more straight? I could take it to 0. No. A little bit. Oh, nice. Minus 0.5. Do I want to do that? That gives us that sort of slight out part there. We go 3. 2's fine. Yeah, I think we will do minus 0.5 on those. I'm gonna 3 plus hide. Okay, so I can grab all those. Those are all 5. Shift E minus 0.5. Does it give us that? Shift E minus 1. I think that's too much. We can see them all though now. They're not even is a problem. So I guess I'll go to 0. I'm gonna go to hide full again, because when I look at it, and that one, I don't know why, but there probably I'm missing one of them is not exactly whatever, but there we go. We'll go to solid like that. Good morning, Butterbee, or oh my God, Butterbee. There we go. That's looking cool. Cool. And just to see how tall up we are, yeah, we're at, 176 meters. That's not bad. Human Gen is a good investment. I 100% agree. It is one of the best. Fill and flatten. Cool. And then E. Okay. And plus and solidify. Yes. So it's got that rock solid shape on the top and then the curvature shape underneath. I like that. And I like working this way because it's letting us stay very fluid. Like we still have our subdivision on. I haven't applied it, which I think is good. No, we want to have all 3 of those. Just this. Inset. E1. Cool. Oh, I want to fill that too, don't I? Actually. Fill that way. Cool. Yeah, I like having that loop underneath. Ah, GIS. Always fun. Face orientation. Tab A. Shift N. and 3. There we go. I do that every once in a while. For work, what I'm currently doing is I'm importing photo backplates and adding Christmas elements to them so that I can do a technical illustration of what a sort of an outdoor shopping area would look like with Christmas stuff. And that's been fun too. So it's lots of like matching camera to real life stuff, and then generating some simple geometry so that you can, and applying that camera on top of it so then you can basically model and fake it into the photo. It's been fun. I'll share it later. I don't have any, there's no NDA on it, but I'm just kind of fumbling around enough. I'm not really into doing it on the stream right now. Poke faces. Okay. And then inset to there. And I want to merge center. Yeah. Merge last, center, last, doesn't matter. There we go. Simplify that in. And 3. E. And bevel. Actually, bevel. That's a neat looking shape. Yes. I like having that arc out like that. That's fun. Cool. So I'm mostly just playing. I don't have a huge idea what I want this to look like. Kind of looks like a giant lantern, which is neat. And then here, I want to poke faces. 1, control minus, cool Q, circle, E, 3, E, Shift E, to flatten it out kinda to there, something like that. Cool. And then this one, that's a neat looking base shape. Feels pretty good. Kind of liking it. Let's see what happens if we increase the sub one more. Do we like it more? I think we do. I think 3 is where to be, is where it's at on this one. Okay. Save. And are we ready to apply it? Not quite yet. I think we want to do the same thing here. Tab 3, poke faces. 1, Q, circle. 3, E. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I like that. I even like it being kind of wonked out like that a little bit. Inset. I don't know what it does, but I think it's neat looking. Yes, it does. That's the advantage of using that subdiv modeling. You get a much smoother sort of shape to it. Organic or molded versus built. It's that. It's a good way to make cars too. Yep, and we're sticking under the ground right. We are good. Just to check something, SZ. Do we want to make it a little bit taller? That's kind of neat. I think we might do that. Let's turn off the water, make sure we're not. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like it a little taller like that. Let's do it. Rotation scale. And I am going to go ahead and apply our subdivision now. So now we have all this wonky ass. Whew, that's a lot of subdivs in there though. Well, that'll be interesting. Cool. That'll give us lots of room to play, that's for sure. Alrighty. Tab L sharp. No, L UVs. Oh, well, it's not that, but kind of does work though. Cool. I don't know why it's not UV'd that way, but just from the way it extruded. But we still got a base that way out of it. Cool. That's fine. That's what we wanted. And Shift Q, panels, square. And actually, before I do that, 7. X mirror. Okay. Still looks right, correct? Yeah. Okay, Shift Q, panels. Those should have more subdivisions. I'm not liking that. Let's see, tab. No, there's lots of panels. Shouldn't need more subdivisions. Radial? Radial's more interesting, that's for sure. Other thing I want to do is actually undo that and settings, turn off dynamic scale so I know exactly how big it is. Okay, panels. We want our minimum depth to be 0.3 and our maximum depth to be 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we want our thickness to be 0.2. Take it in a little bit more. Make them more obvious as panels. That feels good to me. I like it. And we have a mirror on our x-axis. So like this one and this one should be the same. Yeah, they are. And that one are the same. Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. Take off, Michael. We'll see ya. Have a good one. Save. That looks cool. This bad boy here again. Tab. Oh. L. Is that section there? I don't want those walls. Alt Z, B. Okay, that looks like it works for me. I can deal with that. As our next section, panels, square on this one, off. That's kind of neat. Square seems a bit big though again. Radial. Radial's neat looking. Cool. I like that. Did I apply the scale on this thing? Thought I did, but that looks good. Then back to this bad boy, solo it, and Control I, actually L, no, L, yeah, we got that, this whole top part. Actually, I want to do this part, L, okay, right. No, I want to go these things. Shift G, coplanar. Oh, come on. Don't be that way. All right, fine. I have to select them manually. It's here to here, right? I think. Yes, it is. Good. So we can just do it that way at least. Leave those on so we know what the hell we're doing. Shift, Control. That. Shift. Got that. Cool. That all that? That's all that. Okay. Cool. Now, Shift Q, panels, or I think on this one I might do plate insets. No, undo. Shift Q, plate insets. Depth minimum of 1, maximum of 4. It's gonna go like that. How do we feel about that? Kind of sticking out like that. Maybe we do a max 4, minimum of 1. Sure, I can live with that. I think I like that well enough. I'm going to change F9, margin outer of 0.3, margin inner of 0.3. Yeah, that seems cool. Gives us lots of space to do stuff. It's gonna be like our industrial side part of this thing. Cool. Now, I just want to see what's a person looking like on this thing. Very small. Cool. And this in relation, very cool. All right. So each one of those could certainly be windows, like full-sized windows, and that would work. Coplanar. Yes. And we've, well, maybe not. Come on, can we go this way? Yeah. Okay. Shift hide. Just want that. Okay. And 3 Shift G area. Yeah. Those are weird. Okay. Actually, we can just remove that whole bottom loop. I think that'll be good. Yep. Okay. Oh, no, Alt hide. Inset, like that. Cool. And then Alt E along normals in that far. And then let's check this. Want to make sure. Yep. Base. And then plus, and then plus. This one, I'm gonna get to Windows. I'm doing it right now so I can see it. Make sure I've done it correctly. Yeah, glass window pane. Cool. And it's not gonna be metal sheeting, but we'll put metal sheeting there just so I can see. Get out of the way. We're at 51. Cool. All right. Tab. Those assign. Yeah, I was afraid that goes all the way through because we don't want that. Now, Shift D, normals, plus, and then assign. Cool. So we got our windows. We got something underneath them so they don't show through. Just kind of a cheap way of doing it, but it works. Cool. Yep. And it feels like a big old tower. Having the windows really helps. Okay. Feels like a big old tower because it is a big old tower. Q, sharpen. Yeah, there we go. Now, I want to try something. I had an idea. 3. No. Okay. Tab, Shift Q. Tubes. Amount 50. Longest. Depth of like 0.3. So big. Okay. Yeah. Max length of 10. Well, I'm going to go vertical though. I wonder if the best way is just to do that. I don't want horizontal pipes. I want vertical pipes. Yeah, let's do that. Tab, Shift hide. Now, 2. Control I. Yep. Shift Q. Tubes. Oh, faces or edges. I got selected faces and edges, or edges. Edge. There we go. Interesting. Just those. Oh, and that. Hide. Hide. A. Shift Q. Tubes. Interesting that goes along the bottom. I guess I can't avoid that, but that's cool still. Minimum length of 5. F9. I want them to be, let's see. Number of line segments to walk before turning. I want that to be 8. Is that because it's, oh, I know why. Delete this. Apply our mirror. Okay. I don't really need that. Hide those. Hide this too. And hide that too. So we got them all right. Okay, Shift Q, tubes, seed. Which I knew I was going on the outside like that. Segments 9. I don't hate that. Let's see. Subdiv? No. It's not working here, but I think it's kind of cool. I think I'm just going to do, it'll do what I want somewhere else. So the idea works, but not here. Here, I just want to do Q, curve extract, and give us tubes. Yeah, that's what we want here. Did I miss one? Ah, come on. Yes, I did. Okay, Q, curve extract. There we go. And on those bad boys, we want to fill cap. Fill caps, yep. Okay. And 0.3 radius, sure. And Q, or Shift Q, utility, flanges and couplings. We're gonna go with basic this time, I think. Yeah. Radius of 0.5. Yes. That seems good. Depth of 1. Yeah, that seems good. Cool. And maybe I'm out 2. I like it. Oh, I like it. Cool. Although, I'm thinking now. Do it one more time. I want to grab. Yeah, I want those top ones too. I know. Shift hide. So that's everything, right? Yep. And 2. I got to reselect all those individually because of the circles on top. That's why. There we go. Control I. Shift hide. So we just got that? No. Hide. 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 Interesting. I don't know why those four are sharpened like that. Well, it's fine. A, Q, curve extract. Yeah, that's how we want it. 0.3. Fill caps. Actually, we don't need to because we're putting everything on the top. Okay. Q. Flanges coupling, basic. Amount 3. Yes. That's what we wanted. Okay. Up and over. Good deal. Yeah, that's sweet. It does feel large, which I appreciate. Let's come up to this thing now. Oh, that's the base shape, right? Because it's not a panel. And tab, alt hide, 3. Shift G, coplanar. Oh, come on. L. Sharp, seam works. Sharp works even better. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all those around, looking good. Okay. Tubes. No face path change. Cuts 1, 200. Minimum length of 2. Yeah. Yeah. Same with the line doesn't seem to be doing shit, but that's okay. Let's cut it one more time. And we get a lot of pipes in there. Cool. F9. Shortest is going to give us what? No, none is better. Oh, faces? Yeah, faces is better than this one. Cool. Lots of pipes. That looks good. I like it. Shift Q. Loop extrudes. 1, 2, 3. Do not loop from source. Loop. Max depth of 1 of 0.3. 0.5. Sure. 0.5 and 0.5. F9. Let's subdiv the first one, second one, and the third one. Cool. That works for me. Zod, it didn't matter if you didn't need to retract the messages. I got it. I understand. It's all good. I mean, I don't mind if you do, but you didn't need to. And just kind of do it around. That looks cool. We can try. Cool. And sure, that's fine. Well, doesn't super matter. Wouldn't mind a little bit more there. 75. Cool. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we're just creating some like paneling to go over the pipes, basically. We select our pipes and Q, Shift Q. Flanges and couplings. Radius of 0.5 is fine. Actually, the depth looks all right too. Cool. Just giving us lots of. Those ones are kind of weird. I think I might just delete that. L, X, vertices. Okay, sure. It'll save. We're at 106. We're doing good. Okay. I'm going to come on up to here again. Tab. And 1. This is so many. 3, C. Got that. Okay. Plus, plus, plus. Plus, plus. Plus, 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 plus. Ooh, neat. Sure, we'll do that. We didn't do them on all, though. Weird. Kind of seems to do L. Okay, we'll just grab the whole top thing. I'm lazy that way. That works. Shift Q, panels, square, F9, maximum depth of 0.5, minimum depth of 0.1. Um, 2, creates more panels. That's weird across the top. It's neat though. Okay, I can live with that. I like it. Weird little lines are cool though. We're not mirrored anymore as part of the thing, which we could be, but I like that they're different. Nope, I think that's good. Just to give us something else. And then, do we want to do something down here on the bottom piece as well? I think we probably should, shouldn't we? 3. I might even, before I do that, Alt-E along normals. Just do that. That feels like a neat piece. Cool. So I can pick that up later if I need to. That's kind of not bad. And then I take that. And that. And tab, Shift Q. Loop extrudes. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this one I think I do want mirrored now. X again. Cool. Tab, Shift Q. Loop extrudes. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Very, very cool. No notes. Gives us a neat like lip thing around there. I don't know what it's for, but I like it. Okay. Well, we're at hour 10. Let's start doing some texturing. I want to go grab our concrete from the other one. Append. Lookout has tower. Yeah, Lookout tower has concrete. Material. Water damage concrete. Right. It did. Oh, no, Lookout tower does not. That's right. Sorry. Starport does. Material. Water damaged UV and R flow hard with water damage. We'll take them both. Sure. F4, append, node tree, and we'll go grab the blender ease. Water streaks. Append. Okay. So this bad boy here, our base thing is going to be water damage concrete. Tab A, U, smart UV project is fine, probably. Z8. Okay, yep. That's cool. I feel like a lot of these are going to be concrete. We're just going to make this one the same thing. Yeah. Ink materials. Cool. Yes, all those can do that well. That's nice. Let's see, this one, I think I want to grab all of these here. And I think they're all going to be the same material, so I'm going to join them together. Famous last words, panels, we'll join those together. But this one, either of those. This one is going to be water damaged hard UV. Yes, yes it is. Tab A, U, cube projection. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Panels. Sorry, water damage concrete. Yep, that's good. Pipes are going to be, what do we want pipes to be? Metal. Wasteland metal, maybe? It's nice and dark. This is going to be grunge yellow, maybe? Let's see how that might be a bit too bright. It's not too bad, actually. Gives us some nice pops every once in a while. This, we're gonna wasteland metal. Yeah. And this, we'll go with yellow again for right now. We might change it. I think that's, everybody's got a material now, doesn't they? You've got a material, and you've got a material, and you've got a material. Okay. Yep. Save. Now I'm going to, let's see, turn off water and ground. So we just got that. A object, convert to mesh. Should apply all the things, and then, yep. and then join it to 1. And we should have a single building. It still has all of our materials. Yes. And now we can add modifier, geometry node, Blender ease, and we get that nice grody water damage across everything. I think so. I like that. Now I want to choose maybe come back in though. And on these 3, so like that, 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 and that. Tab, Shift Q, cells. And cuts 1. Cool. And I want to select those. And just for right now, let's see. Not entirely sure I want them to be this, but red. That gives us quite a bit, doesn't it? And they're a little too long for me too. Okay, so undo, just X. Back to here again. Okay, 2, Control R, add 2 cuts. Control R, add 2 cuts. Control R, add 2 cuts. And Control R, 2 cuts. Is that enough? Actually, I want to add 3 cuts, I think, to all these. Control R, 5, 6. Jeez. Okay. R6. Control R6. Control R6. Yeah, that's better. And we're just gonna have to plus 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 minus. God, I was pretty good. I don't even know where the bottom one. Cool. Tab. Shift Q. Cells. Pool size. 2%. Pool seed. Let's go to 5. Okay. Yeah. That. Add material. Five seems like a bit much. Let's try one more time. Cells. Let's do with 3%. See how that looks. 3 looks better. Cool. I like that. And then I'm not sure I want them to be this red though. I want something here though. Do I? It's a neat idea. I'm okay with it. We'll just leave it like it is. For right now anyway. Kind of a fun way of doing it. It's a good way to add windows to like really big structures. But we have our other windows sort of up there set in scale already. So we may or may not keep it. I don't know. This bad boy here, tab. 1, 1, 1, 1, and is that one different? 1. Well, that one is different. Interesting. Actually, they are different, aren't they? Let's do it this way, because these are the same. E SZ0. They all are vertical now. Cool. Good deal. Now, I could just put an antenna on top of them, or I could model one. Let's just put one on top now. We'll use Kai's again. Always fun. Something simple, just a nice little antenna. We'll do, this one. Oh, I gotta be out of edit mode. That's a little small. Let's scale it up to like that. Mark it real. That might be a bit too much. Q sharpen so I can see what the hell I'm looking at. Yeah, there we go. Object 7 RZ 20.5. No, 1/5 of. It's like, all right. That's fine. 30. We're just gonna go with 30. I don't feel like doing the math. No, I do. (360°) divided by 5 divided by 2, 36 degrees. That's what we want it to be. Cool. Then Alt-D over to here, RZ36. No, minus 36. Again, minus 72, I guess. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yes, minus 72. Line it up. Then Alt-D to here, RZ minus 72. And then Alt-D to here, RZ minus 72. Got to line that one up pretty perfectly, didn't I? And then Alt-D to here. Pentagrams are always such a pain in my ass, and yet they're fun. Can't make any shape that's actually, divisible. That would make too much sense. Save. Tab. A. U. Smart UV project. It's going to join them all together, actually. Join. And then material. Water. Hard. And then link materials. Not materials. Link copy modifiers. Let's see if we got it. Yeah. I like those. Those are fun. Are they up too high? They're all up too high. Well, that's easy to fix, fortunately. Okay. Cool. So a little couple of antennas, but I think they help. And turn back on our water, turn back on our ground. Yeah, that's looking cool. Digging it. Okay. Let's grab our ground and geoscatter, set as the emitter, and biome scat, mine, tall grass. And it's gonna be like, there's a whole bunch. Yes, I know there's a whole bunch. Fine. Delete. And we're gonna, first thing we're gonna do is upward obstruct on water. Cool. And then we're going to abiotic slope. We'll allow it to go up to 20 with a 5-degree transformation. And let's see what it looks. Let's save and see what it looks like. It should be fine. Every once in a while, not often. Normally I just make something new. When I'm just making stuff for myself, I'm not a, I don't like editing that much. I don't know if that's the right answer or not, but it's kind of true. Yeah, I'm going to proximity repel it from the water just a bit, like 2 meters. No, the transition of 2 meters and a minimum of like 0.2. There we go. That's cool. I feel like we're not getting the vertical to apply enough. I kind of want a little bit more rotation. Vertical influence 0.9. Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit more up and down. I don't know that it matters, but I think we're going to do it. And again, this is not, we're not going to like get super, if we do get super close to this ground, we're going to need to like add some stuff in places. And we might in individual, but I don't think I'm going to blow it across everything. Distribution. Yeah, exactly. I just tend to, I tend to feel like you learn more by making new things and by editing things. Other people definitely disagree with me on that, but for me, I feel like I accomplish more by trying new things. So I try to just, unless I have to make something good, just let it go and move on. I mean, if you need to, like, because not everything you make is great, and if you need to fix something, I mean, go ahead. There's no problem with it. But yeah, there we go. Boop. It's gonna get big. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess people might want some of this stuff. I mean, some of it I don't have. I guess I could license it for game makers because that's legal. But some of the stuff I'm using is not mine. You know, like it's other people's assets, whatever. I just worry about selling them as assets. If I were making a game, that would be different. But first, someone would have to buy them is the problem. Um, Selling something, everyone says you'd make a ton. Like I make a ton of things to sell. The question is, would I find an audience that would want to buy them? And I don't know the answer to that. I mean, based on the number of people who watch my YouTube videos and see my pictures, that's just not a huge audience. I love you guys, but it doesn't really go that far. You know, like you're not making a ton of money if only 50 people see your stuff, no matter what. I do, but I kit bash from other people's stuff too. So like some of that is a bit for giving or selling away. Um, but yeah, there we go. And I'm just gonna like set a camera up, and we'll stay over the water, and that way we don't, so we can get real low. And camera lens, let's go to 35. Maybe even less. We may have to go like 28. 28. Yeah, 28 should work. Getting into real game camera territory there, though. Okay, I'll just give it a little bit of room at the top. Resolution. Didn't even do my wide yet. Gotta come in a little bit more than. Okay. There we go. Cool. Save. And focus on our building, which is like 1/4 of a kilometer away. Cool. And HDR. Which one did I use yesterday? I really liked it. I might just go steal it from that. F4, append. Lookout tower. World. 43. Okay. 431165 is what I used, but we'll just add it here. That works too. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Oh, I have to use select it. Whoo, yeah. And world angle of, let's try 0. No, although neat. Very 60, 120. This might be a little too sunsetty for this shot, although I do love this HDR. Like, it's just cool looking, but I just want a little bit more light to it. I mean, it doesn't have to be that lit up. That's cool. Photographer, maybe we'll make it a bit brighter too. Exposure of 7. Yeah. Let's save. And we can change, there's other stuff too. Our look to base contrast from high. Yeah, that's better. And world is set to miss passes 600. Good. Pulled that in from yesterday. And we need to turn on geoscatter. Feels big. Let's turn off floor. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll go with something like that. I'm liking it. I'm still not entirely sure about those lights. Other stuff is cool though. Even the lights I don't hate. I know it's such a glowing endorsement. I don't hate it. Let's just do one more thing. I feel like this bad boy here, tab. Needs plus assign. I'm gonna go with warm. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I want those top parts selected too. All right, fine. There we go. That's better. Cool. Yeah, I feel like that's better. Maybe not even need these. Let's see what it looks like without them. Doop. I don't know. I feel like there's too many of them. I don't know why that's selected, but okay, tab, select, checker, or select random deselect, select random, deselect, 50%, great. It's half as many. See if that's better. Yeah, I think that is better. Yeah, just a few less. That's working for me. All right, folks. I think we're in pretty good shape. Turn back on Geoscatter just so we can see it for final. It is all kind of in the same universe, even if it's not in the same file. So it's all part of my story. Yeah, I like it. Or I like it. I think it's good. Well, technically this planet's midway, but hey. Thanks a lot for hanging out and watching, talking with me. It's cool. All right, folks. I'm gonna bail because I actually have to do some paying work this morning. Woohoo! And I'll be back again tomorrow. Have a great one. Okay, bye.